In this research, we explore Qashqai fashions or Iranian traditional dress in the 21st century and their connections, meanings, and styles. I am Zahra Falsafi, a master's student, and Kelly Redibes is a professor, and we're both in apparel, merchandising, and design program at Iowa State University. The Qashqai tribe is one of many ethnic groups in Iran with its own language, culture, and traditions. There are more than 250 clans within the tribe, each with its own history and migration story. Different regions of Iran, including Fars province in the southern part of the country where the Qashqai tribe is predominantly located, produce and use different Iranian local dress, sometimes interchangeably referred to as a traditional dress, local clothes, or Turkish dress. Using mostly regional fabrics, tribe members develop these clothes to reflect the culture and language of their people with distinct patterns and consideration of surrounding climate. Throughout Iran's history, the government has influenced fashion and styles, including prioritizing Western styles over traditional dress for parts of the 20th century. Yet, these local clothing styles have remained a significant part of the Qashqai tribe members' cultural identity into the 21st century. We asked the following questions related to Qashqai Iranian tribal members in the 21st century. What does traditional dress negotiate about identities, and how do space and place intersect with identity negotiations through traditional dress? There is a dearth of research on both men's and women's dress in this community. Yet we narrowed our focus to Qashqai women owing to our research's exploratory nature. In our work, we focus on a particular region and historically nomadic group in Iran. We examine the ways that space and place intersect with culture and identity. Space involves multiple interrelated, ever-flowing concepts. Space formation occurs through multiple possibilities such as social, historical, bodily, and material practices. Scholar Casey differentiated space from place as a medium in which culture and history come to be inscribed. That is, space is an empty void enacted, with culture elements holding meanings. Thus, culture is placeful and occupied space with relevant meanings and memories. Place is then produced through culture interactions with ever-changing narratives and stimuli. One such a stimulus in these reconstructions is dress. Traditional dress is linked with a community's culture heritage, and these clothes often demonstrate which society the people belong to or what common heritage they share, so that they can visually distinguish themselves from others, essentially putting up borders and boundaries for those inside and outside the community. We completed 10 oral histories with Qashqai women born and raised in Iran to explore Qashqai traditional dress. The oral histories are free and available at the QR code. We identified the overarching theme of feelings of connectedness, that is, a sense of association within and among numerous and different spaces and places, interrelated to the Qashqai traditional dress. In our study, we expand on the nuances and intricate details related to connectedness, examining a more in-depth understanding of how this concept is negotiated within, between, around, and through traditional Qashqai dress. The Qashqai women we interviewed expressed a profound sense of connection to their Qashqai identity through the symbolic significance of the traditional dress. For example, Layla A related that to her the traditional dress means having a specific culture, knowing a different language, being distinctive, and sometimes authenticity. The dress served as a powerful link to different facets of their identity, including ties to traditional nomadic lifestyle or different regions where the Qashqai tribe reside now or in the past, with some individuals expressing a desire to retain specific dress characteristics as a tribute to their ancestors. The women also articulated how the dress connected them to diverse aspects of their identities, such as age and marital status, contributing to a multifaceted sense of self through the dress. They communicated their connection to marital status in various ways, Some wore a multicolored necklace referred to as a malho in Farsi, which Nazanin A explained serves as a similar purpose to a wedding ring in other cultures. Interactions with family members played a crucial role in the participants learning about their cultural identity and the significance of traditional dress, thus increasing their feelings of connectedness to family members through the dress traditions. The process of obtaining the traditional dress was multifaceted, with the women mostly acquiring it from traditional markets, evoking a sense of nostalgia and connection to historical trading practices. Specifically, they mentioned the Vakil Bazaar, a traditional 18th century bazaar located in Shiraz and a center for mercantile trade. Additionally, the practice of passing down clothing between generations reinforced the intergenerational ties associated with the dress or other shared practice of creating the ensemble together. Wearing the traditional dress proved a transformative experience for the women. They reported feeling more connected to their authentic selves as members of the Qashqai community when adorned in these garments and accessories. In thinking through our work, we theorized the different ways that space and multiple possibilities involved in space formation materialize in and through embodied practices, thus creating placeful meanings and memories related to cultural identity. Here we conceptualize this meaning making through cognitive space between the past and the present, spaces interacting directly with the participants' family members, space involved in the interactions between themselves and the surrounding built environment, and the space between their fleshy bodies and the tangible Qashqai traditional ensembles. Despite the significant changes in the broader Iranian context, traditional dress, and the different spaces and places in which the participants enacted their traditions. Cognitive space between the past and the present. Spaces interacting directly with their family members. Space involved in the interactions between themselves and the surrounding built environment. And the space between their bodies and the tangible Qashqai traditional ensembles played an important role in their connectedness to who they are as individuals and how that relates to their broader community. A selection of references that informed our work are pictured here. Thank you.